Hello. I'm back with more Inquisition. Okay. So we left off with these guys. Finally, I figured out what that weird random cutscene was last time I played yesterday. Like, I was leaving the building and I see these people just entering, but it was really quick and I didn't understand. Oh, this guy's dead. But they're gonna teach me, I guess, moves, ways to control my magic or something. I gotta get these dead bodies out of here, though. Your trainer, Commander Helene. Commander Helene. Hello, Helene.
Hold and declare, Inquisitor.
What do you mean?
I ask your intent. I was summoned to oversee training, and I would know my charge. I am your commander in this matter. Commander Helene.
Why so formal? Welcome.
Thank you for coming, Commander Helene.
Commander will suffice, recruit.
Lol.
I teach the skills of the Knight Enchanter. It is a rank. It is a life. Understanding its hierarchy is the first step. You already know this. You were not made Inquisitor and then taught to lead. I will teach you how to rise to your place. How to join your warriors, spectral blade in hand. How to command the ranks while standing beside them. Are you ready?
She's like, you were not given the title of Inquisitor without knowing how to lead. I don't know, lady. I have a feeling you don't understand how I came to become Inquisitor. An elf has a human rank. Oh my god. Where have you served? Why is this a good discipline? Show me what's involved. Where have you served?
Who granted your rank? What forces have you served with?
I cannot say.
Oh.
Then how do I know you're capable?
You know because I have told you. And I will teach you the same authority.
Whatever. Show me.
I'm ready to learn what you know.
Then we will begin the simple steps, recruit. And we shall see what heights you reach. You have a task, a simple construction. Go, learn, and return. Soon you will lead from the front. Soon you will command.
Okay. What about you guys?
Inquisitor, I heard a tapping. My skills are required.
And you are...
Speaker Vios Anaxas. I have come from Navarra as a voice for the dead.
Oh, necromancy.
Welcome them, and they will serve your cause.
I welcome any assistance.
The Inquisition is open to any allies.
Warmth I do not often find. Thank you. I am of the Mortalitasi. We tend to those who have passed and revere their lives by honoring them in death. And when the living are threatened, we give the bodies of the dead physical purpose once more. Necromancy, Inquisitor. The dead will serve for you.
Oh, nice. You raise the dead. Show me what's involved. Why is this a good discipline? This sounds like blood magic. Mortalitasi? We already asked, Cassandra about that. But we can have him say it.
What is a Mortalitasi?
We are the caretakers of the grand necropolis of Navarra. For the treasured relative, we usher a spirit of the Fade into the void of their mortal form. It honors them both. But when enemies threaten the living, we turn death into a weapon of war, instead of merely the result.
Why is this a good discipline?
Tell me why this would best suit me.
It is not for everyone, yet we all reach beyond life. You have already killed many out of necessity. To stop at death is wasteful. Death can make allies of enemies. Death can rend the battlefield. Death can terrify.
People will fear me.
Don't you want to terrify? Fear means there are fewer to fight next time. Fear means lives are saved, if that is your concern.
I'm ready to learn what you know.
Then your journey begins as others end. The steps are small, but vital. There is instruction and veneration. Then you'll return. We shall see what this life holds for you.
Oh man. I mean, Navaran skulls.
Hello? Yes, hello. I am your trainer.
Yes,
I am your trainer.
you said that.
Good, because it has been a long journey.
Is this girl
the course
okay?
is just, and if we don't start soon, you won't have time to learn. I am your trainer.
Are you alright?
You seem a little scattered.
It's nothing. I'm just a little fatigued. It's nothing. Thank you. I was charged with studying the breach and the subsequent rifts to discover how they affected traditional disciplines. I was enthralled. So were the 19 others, I presume. They're dead. They learnt the power, but couldn't wield it.
What?
Rift Mage Inquisitor. The forces are incredible. And with training, you will be incredible. I know how not to die, and I can teach it. It's incredible.
I am your trainer. Who? What is your name?
You didn't mention your name.
I am your trainer.
That isn't a name.
The title.
What I am. I try very hard to remember that much. There is so much else to keep in mind.
What?
Understand, Inquisitor, that I have learnt it all very quickly, so you do not have to.
What? Rifts are a recent phenomenon. Why is this a good discipline? Who told you to study rifts?
Who charged you with studying magic from the rifts?
The Mages Collective. I did not just say that. Yes, I did say it, and we're proud to help.
Where?
We are nimble, we could move quickly and commit people to this rift magic. Many people. Their lives made it stable and safe. We're very proud.
Rifts are a recent phenomenon.
The rifts were triggered by the breach. There's already a school of magic.
A school? No. Yes. Sort of. The holes in the veil flooded us with magic, and that can be used. It changed some rules, modified them, enough that the careless inverted themselves, old forces in new forms. Others will try, their results will vary, but you will have the best instruction. Because your trainer has already taken the risk.
Oh.
The price has been paid.
Oh my god.
Tell me why this would best suit me.
You are the Inquisitor.
And
You deserve power that casts your enemies aside with the abandon of a creative force, crushes them with your very will.
Heck yeah.
That is the promise. Who better than you? You are the Inquisitor.
very well. Show me how this should go.
It goes places you have been, and some you have not. That is necessary. So the price is not paid twice. Follow the instruction, and you will know the way. You'll understand the power. Then, I'll show you more. After all, I am your trainer.
I like her. Got some very interesting individuals. I feel like she's possessed or something. Before I do anything, though, I'm going to check the war table. And then I'll probably continue with Hawk's stuff. It's so easy to get lost in all these side quests, but... Also, I haven't been able to figure out how to do enchanting yet. I'm a little confused about that. Like, I have Dagna. And she seems to really want to do stuff, but... no idea how to use her. Okay, we gotta go where Josephine is. Hello! Boom. What's going on? What's going on? Okay. So, anything, to report? Report ready. Shadows over Dinnerim. Okay. Inquisitor, well, I was bracing. I pitched battle with evil mages disguised as kitchen servants, fireballs flying and swords flashing. It brings back old times. I won't be eating anymore coming out of those kitchens for a while. Let me tell you, I wonder if they were going to poison me. Nasty little cultists. Anyhow, I'm grateful for the Inquisition's help. We wouldn't have found them without you. King Alistair. You are welcome, Alistair. Accept. Report ready. You have found a sigil. Sigils can be attached to armors and give special bonuses along with unique hindrances. Okay. Gain Orzamar's friendship. Our emissaries have returned. Orzammar has pledged to our cause some of the most formidable warriors from Legion of the Dead. Oh, okay. According to the king, they are veteran Darkspawn hunters, absolutely fearless. The king also graciously offered to share the Orzammar's wealth. He recognizes that the threat Corypheus poses. Sigil of the Great Bear. Cool. Neat that he's sending Legion of the Dead. We meet a character that's a part of the Legion of the Dead in Awakening, Sigrun. Pretty interesting. Exalted Plains. Okay. Colin, our spies looked into the breakdown of contact between Valrio and the Imperial Army forces in the Dales. Troops on both sides agreed to cease hostilities, then retreated to their camps to await the outcome of peace talks. What occurred after the withdrawal is a mystery. The last communication from Gaspard's marshal reported a rash of desertations. After that, silence. I agree that this warrants further investigation. Do what you will, and my agents will lend support. Okay, Colin. We can march soldiers into the Exalted Plains and position scouts in strategic areas. If lines of communication are down, we must prepare. We must be prepared for anything. Okay, Colin. So we have outposts. Okay, yeah, we can go in. Maybe. Wait, no. We'll go in a second. Okay, investigate the western approach. Commander Colin, our scouts confirmed the Inquisitor's report. A large force of Grey Wardens have moved into the western approach. I'll do that too. I think that's Hawk's thing. Maybe? But it's only 8 power, so we'll go ahead and get that out of the way. Right? Yeah. I do not know how someone could come to this idea, but I can see the use. It is a large area to search, however. A memo from Josephine written on a note from Sarah. Know what ruins a party? Bees. I know a man who teaches how to jar them, safe but angry, stingy, no good for honey, but great for throwing. Here's some south. He's somewhere south. Sarah has scribbled a jar of bees hitting someone in the face. Also a butt. Nice, Sarah. I can send runners among the bonds. If this weapon can help, it will be found. He's peddling them to fighting forces. My people will find the trail. Too large an area to cover. Bounty hunters are a simpler bet. Bounty hunters? Sure, Colin.
All right.
And then Dorian has a quest. Let us look into this carefully and quietly. We do not wish to alert the Venatoria to our awareness of their existence. We have former Templars skilled at hunting mages. I can send them to follow Dorian's leads. We'll just send the Liana out there.
Let's see what we have.
Yeah. Help out Dorian. Let's go do Solus's quest. Let's go to the Exalted Plains. Okay. We're gonna take Cole, Solus, and let's see. Oh, I think I'll probably take Cassandra with me.
Inquisitor, welcome to the Exalted Plains, a place with a long and bloody history. Even now, the region is volatile.
Oh no.
This was a front in the Civil War. Now there's rebels called the Freemen of the Dales, recently emerged and adding to the chaos.
Okay. Bloody history.
This is where the elves made their last stand, isn't it?
Oof.
Ah, you've studied the Dales. Yes. When offered a chance to lay down their arms and surrender, they refused.
Ooh.
This rebel group. Tell me more about them.
They seem to be simple deserters, tired of fighting and dying for either the Empress or the Grand Duke. Now they want the Dales for their own. Worse, they're more organized than we anticipated. Be wary.
Okay.
What else can you tell me?
scouts have sighted Dalish elves. There must be a clan camped somewhere on the plains.
Okay, so it's good that we're bringing Solus.
That will be all.
Of
Thank you.
course.
With the rifts and the undead, the Orlesians have lost ground. Most have been driven back to their forts. We have to stabilize the region, allowing the Imperial Army to re-establish its presence. Good luck, Your Worship. You'll need it.
Like bringing Cole with me is like gonna torture the poor kid. Hi, Flame. You haven't missed much. I've just been doing war table things. So I unlocked 2 new areas. I haven't explored them yet. I just arrived to one of them, and we're about to do one of Solus's quests. So I was wondering how to get to that area, and I just hadn't unlocked it on the table yet, and so that's what I went and did. Oh, I also met my trainer people that I unlocked last stream. Like that weird cutscene that we saw at the end, where it was like, what the heck were we even looking at? It was showing the trainers arriving, I guess, and they got their own little cutscene of them arriving. But I didn't realize that. But yeah, I talked to them. They seem cool. One of them I think is possessed or something because she's a little nutty. But we're just starting to explore some more. Let's see. What you got?
This might interest you, sir.
Okay.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
Yeah, it did have a purpose. It's just, I guess I was just at the war table so long that I forgot whatever the heck I was doing, but yes, it was to show them arriving. I told my friend that yesterday, and she was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know they were at the keep until endgame, and then I talked to them. Like, I was like, yeah, they could be easy to miss if they didn't glow on my map. Okay. I think I don't know if I want to take Cassandra. I know I need to take Solus. Yeah, this place that we're at right now has like a bloody history. It was the last stand of the Dales. Whenever the Dalish were fighting with humans, I forget what sparked the war, or what was the catalyst for all of it, but it was their last stand, and they were all slaughtered, all the elves, and dark time in history for everyone. But this is where one of Solus's spirit friends is being held captive, I think, so we have to go in here. I'll take Blackwall with me. Why not? Get to know Blackwall. Oh, look at this. I love statues. I love ancient statues where you don't know where they come from and you're like, gosh, you could have put that there. And what's it all mean? Guardians of the Path. Let the eternal flame purify your soul. Wait, that's not jump. No! Nope, can't go in. Let the light of Andraste lift your spirits. Cole, are you feeling lifted? The Inquisition! Oh yeah, and apparently I have the opportunity to learn necromancy. That was what one of the trainers were. They were a necromancer from Navarra, where Cassandra's from. Ah! Ah! They're gonna kill me, guys. Also, look at this staff. I think I have it still. Hold on. Oh wait, I can't equip it.
Keep off the ramparts. I wonder why.
Ramparts? Well, anyway. Look at this. It's called Staff of Adon Allied. And I get these because Dagna joined me, that little dwarf woman. She was so sweet and nice. Apparently, I guess she made these, and I don't know what she made them out of, but they look really scary. And necromancy's so casual now. Well, it's definitely casual where these people are from because it's a part of their like ancestral history. It's more about like honoring the dead and these things, but also like you kind of use them as weapons. So I don't know. But in Ferelden, where my guy's from, or well, in the area that we're at right now, necromancy is seen as blood magic a lot of the time. So it's frowned upon here because no one really likes to see a corpse running around. That staff is nuts. Yeah, no, it's wild. Like at first I was like, oh, it's like mimicking flame. No, it's like, it's a skull and it has like a shard sticking out. And there's two other things. There's a dagger and then there's a sword with similar aesthetics. But it says the spread of Relirium is inexorable, unending. The key for turning corrupted foes against their masters. This nightmarish practicality identifies the work as that of inimitable arcanist Dagna. Like all children of the stone, she doesn't have to worry how such experiments might affect her dreams. She keeps track of their names, though. That's about respect. So, really, I have no idea what this is made of. Red lyrium? Should I be holding it? Probably not. Oh, am I not? Hold on. But, I'm not using it, though, because, my staff gives me more health that I'm holding right now. But yeah. Better not. But I do have other party members that are holding weapons with corrupted runes. And I mean, I don't think they should be holding that either. But I mean, I don't really know if it'll deplete, if there's a sanity meter or whatever. There never has been. But I'm just like, oh, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. Corrupted rune, as long as it's hacking and slashing and doing its job. I think Cole has one. Freeman messages. The Inquisition have arrived. They will take the Dales and say it is the Herald of Andraste's right. There is no such right. These lands should be yours. We cannot allow the Inquisition to gain a foothold. As their lay true defenders, you know what to do, Gordian. Well, that's not good. I'm just a killing machine. Anyone that's in my path that's trying to oppose me will be removed. Memories of the Second Exalted March. The Path of Flame. Oh my god. It's your origin. Remember where Andraste's champions first set foot in the Exalted Plains, called Dirthaven by the elves. Halamishiral's dark heart was conquered, but one last challenge came from the elves, who would not submit to the Maker. They gathered upon the plain. Our champions answered their call, marching in Andraste's light on the path of flame. Lord Demetrius Aaron, Sister Amity, and Sir Brandis of Lac Celestine called the Silver Helm. They're gonna get slaughtered. That's me. That's me. Dang, ain't nobody out here. These bodies look horrible, but the fish still looks good. Dear sir, enclosed is payment for the last shipment. The Lord greatly enjoyed the fish prepared exactly as you recommended. How do you do it? Please keep them coming. He was hankering for trout this week. Oh, they got caught in the crosshairs. No, they were doing good business. Oh, my heart. For these people who don't even exist. Like, we're gonna make good money for the family. Get this fish and get it to this guy. Now they're dead. Enemies. Oh no.
Region, Your Worship.
Friends.
I've some supplies here you may find useful.
You guys were lucky you guys didn't glow red because I was waiting for it to show up so I could click them. Enemies! Yes. Always looking for enemies. Oh, what are these guys doing? Y'all need help? What's happening? I'll come help you. I will light them with lightning. Pay no mind to my guy that explodes them.
How can anyone stop these things?
I like your armor. Oh, he's got hot feet, hot feet. What's going on?
What's happened here?
We were trying to retake the ramparts from the dead. They rise here, somewhere within these trenches. It started when those freemen showed up. Strange lights, like blue fire. It must be magic. But the freemen are just deserters from the armies. How could they have managed this? And
They've
why?
got a leader. Who are you?
Are you Imperial Army?
Yes, your worship. I fight on the side of Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, rightful Emperor of Olay.
The fighting has stopped, yeah?
The peace talks in Halam Sharal mean an end to hostilities.
Haram
don't they?
Sharal.
We're no longer fighting each other, but the demons, the dead. It was easier when we fought just men. You can win against men.
I should be going.
He's still going. Oh, he stopped. Whoa, they got these things. Very advanced. Let's wind it up. Big wind up. Oh, there's a weird ice wall here. I didn't even see it.
How do you get the hair on your face?
Look, ask Varric. He seems to have adopted you.
He doesn't have hair on his face. Is it a mask?
No, it's a beard. Look, if you were any other lad your age, I'd tell you that one day you'll probably grow one too. Except I don't know if spirits that become boys get beards.
I could try.
Right, you go do that then. Good luck. Have fun.
Cool, we'll take you on adventures. You'll get some hair on your chin, some hair on your chest. Don't worry. You don't gotta be like the other men. He was so ready to fight and disappear, bro. Oh, there's a wolf, that's why. Jesus Christ. Stop exploding it. Who's the one exploding this? It's so extra. Does he explode? Okay. And then I'm gonna burn this. Burn it.
You feel them? Spirits are being deliberately drawn here.
Why would I do
There may
that?
be more of these pits. We'll have to find them.
Well, whatever I'm doing. Path of Flame. It's over here. Oh wait, that's a holla. Ooh, that doesn't look good. Memorials of the Second Exalted March, Demetrius's End. Remember Lord Demetrius Aaron, the only one of Andraste's champions to fall. The forces of the Exalted March met the elves upon the field. Our numbers are far exceeded theirs. The champions, kind and fair, gave the elves a chance for peace, but the elves would not lay down their arms. They slew Lord Demetrius in their charge. Maker, take him to his side. Y'all were trying to convert them. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's up here. I don't even think we need to open the door. But if it's what we should do. Father's guidance. Rygard. I'll be gone by the time you get back. Heading to Lytus. Join me as soon as you can. I've left some supplies in the hollow of the old tree, the one near the ruin. It should be enough to pay someone to take you to the city. Be safe. Well... damn. The only thing that didn't burn in that house was that book. Oh, there's a lot of... Oh, they're not that bad. Okay. Corporal. Oh, did he die? Whoa! Hey, what is happening?
I must tend to our fallen.
What's going on?
What's happened here?
We were trying to retake the ramparts from the dead. They rise here, somewhere within these trenches. It started when those freemen showed up. Strange lights, like blue fire.
Balefire?
It must be magic. But the freemen are just deserters from the armies. How could they have managed this? And why?
Oh, there's bugs. There's bugs. There's bugs. Bugs everywhere. Guys, we gotta get out of here. Bugs. Whoa, is that a holla? Holla! We don't kill these things. Sacred. I was reading in the Codex earlier, and there's a card about my warden from the first game, and even though she is a woman, she was from the Dalish origin, and that's where my guy was from, was the Dalish origin, and she sacrifices herself and dies at the end. But there is an option to like survive and stuff, but that's not the canon option. Your person is kind of supposed to like die, but it's cool that making a game without bug enemies challenge impossible. Even just putting the bugs in, like harmless bugs, I'm like, no. But yeah, I thought it was interesting that the default world, at least, I don't know if it's random for whatever warden origin gets picked in the game, but I thought it was neat that they picked the Dalish, because that's what I picked. That's cool. When I look at this, I'm like, what did this used to be a part of? What did it look like whenever it was in use? Sure, Solus has a lot to say about it. Hollows are everywhere. Hey.
Fight!
I'm not really too sure what the freemen are all about. I don't know if they're elves or if they're humans, or I can't tell. They're wearing helmets. Oh.
Solus, damn it!
Who? It sounded like somebody was cursing Solus's name. Solus, damn it. I'm like, he's right there. We're fine. They know him personally. The Elven Glyphs. Gale, I have perused the library in Villa Morel. There are tales of a hidden elven power in the Dales. I entrust you with the task of unearthing this power. It could be a weapon in our fight for freedom. They say that the key is in Dirth Haverin, in the writing on the stones. As I understand it, that is the elven name for the Exalted Plains. It is full of ruins. I know of one by the river west of where the armies are camped. A shrine to Soleus. Start there. Sir August. Ooh, energize. Put the veil fire. I don't know what it's... Oh, there might be some things around here. Okay. There's veil fire. There might be secret messages. Secret messages. Oh, here we go. The revealed symbol shows 2 ravens. One grips the heart in its talons, the other a mirror.
This is part of a larger set.
The glyphs? I'm guessing there's different ruins, and each ruin probably has a different glyph in it. So each ruin might have a little lantern I can light. Okay, okay. I understand. Let's keep going towards Solus's.
Thank you for this, Inquisitor. We are not far from where my friend was summoned.
Everything here is blurry. It wants to forget, but now the rocks are solid.
Yeah, the bones have like settled into the rocks, bro. They're built in here. We are walking on bones right now. It's pretty gruesome. Free bones. Definitely free.
These aren't mages.
Oh.
The bodies are burned, and these claw marks. No.
Dragon?
No, no, no.
No, 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 no. What do you mean? Whoa. What is that? Excuse me? Did I see a glimpse of my future? I was a pride demon.
My friend.
What happened? They corrupted it. What happened? That's a demon.
The mages turned your friend into
Maybe
a
it was
demon.
already a demon.
Yes.
Oh.
You said it was a spirit of wisdom, not a fighter.
A spirit becomes a demon when denied its original purpose.
So they summoned it for something so opposed to its own nature that it was corrupted.
No.
Fighting.
This...
Let us ask them.
Kill
A
him.
mage! You're not with the bandits? Do you have any lyrium potions? Most of us are exhausted. We've been fighting that demon.
You summoned that demon! Except it was a spirit of wisdom at the time. You made it kill! You twisted it against its purpose!
I understand how it might be confusing to someone who has not studied demons, but after you help us, I can...
We are not here to help you.
So... Is it they were also dumb that it got corrupted? Exactly. There's... People don't understand the Fade. Really across Thedas in general. Like right now is like Solus doing the things he's does is kind of like really unheard of, like dream walking. Like it's been a thing. Like you read texts about it, like people who can dream walk and everything, but it's like it's so taboo, just mage things in general, that like whatever might have been understood about the Fade in the past, basically just gets erased by the people who don't want mage things to be known, I guess, if that makes any sense. But the Dalish try to keep their history, but a lot of it got erased with the Exalted Marches and all these things. Yeah. Typical war things in many lore. Solus is smarter than you are. Yeah.
Word of advice? I'd hold off on explaining how demons work to my friend here.
Real.
Listen to me. I was one of the foremost experts in the Kirkwall
Kirkwall.
Up. You summoned it to protect you from the bandits.
Yes.
You bound it to obedience, then commanded it to kill.
That poor spirit.
That is when it turned. The summoning circle. We break it, we break the binding. No orders to kill, no conflict with its nature, no demon.
What? The binding is the only thing keeping the demon from killing us. Whatever it was before, it is a monster now.
Inquisitor, please.
When you say it like that, Solus, I guess I'll help you. Go on, Solus. Hit this guy with some quantum physics. Dunk on this guy, Solus. With your brain and knowledge. I can break it. I'll save your friend, sure, why not? It would be safer to kill it. I can break it.
I've studied rituals like this. I should be able to disrupt the binding quickly.
Thank you.
I mean, whatever comes of it, we can kill it if we need to.
We must hurry!
So how do I do this? So I need to attack the spires? Is that what I'm doing? Okay, summoning stone. Okay. So attack this summoning stone. Attack this summoning stone. I say befriend the demon. No one has tried it yet. True. You can talk to demons and stuff. Some of them are actually pretty chill. I mean, yeah, they got their MOs, but like, say as long as they're not hurting you, right? Kidding. But like, you know. But now that that one's corrupted, I don't know if we can get them back, you know? Who's to say wisdom can't kill? Well, you know. Very true. Stop! Stop! Of course, you'd summon a blizzard, Solus. Isn't this your friend? Stop. Well, I guess now we have to beat it up. I don't know if we had to get the stones first. Oh wait, we do. We have one more stone. Guys, stop. 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 Hit them with the cold shower. Yeah, you're right. Like, this isn't like you. Stop with your hidden blades. Your hidden blades on the stone. Okay, phew. I'm sorry, Solus. We have some dagger-happy friends.
Glittering, glaring, glinting. I can't... It's a mild tremor in the veil. Nothing to worry about. Focus on what is here, in this world. But what is here? Feel the ground, breath in your lungs, fabric rustling against your skin. Thank you. It's nothing. It can be overwhelming for anyone.
I think so, but I'm stuck in a loading screen. You can't see the loading icon, but... Let us try again. No, it's okay. Boah, boah. Boah, boah, boah. That's a nice...
The bodies are burned and these claw marks. No. No, no, no.
No, no, no! Last time we had bodies to follow. I don't see any bodies. Not a fan of this. Whatever. It shouldn't have broke. I don't know what happened. Maybe if I go to a different save.
Mages. The bodies are burned and these claw marks. No. No, no, no.
Where's the dude? Where's the guy? Maybe... We're gonna go to... Skyhold, and then we're gonna go back over here, and then we're gonna go back to Solus's little thingy, and we're gonna see if that mage guy appears. I know, right? Like, we are trying. We are trying. Okay, let me go to M. Should have left breadcrumbs. In the second game, there's this character called Meryl, and she's a Dalish elf. She's never been to a city before, and Varric gives her a ball of twine to like leave behind for wherever she goes. And I think that's funny. Disengage. 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 Do not fight. Please. Oh my god, Hollow, run! Don't let the wolves get you.
These aren't mages. The bodies are burned and these claw marks. No.
There's all that. Okay. I don't know. Where's the cutscene? Oh, thank God.
My friend.
They corrupted it.
The mages turned your friend into a demon.
Yes.
You said it was a spirit of wisdom, not a fighter.
A spirit becomes a demon when denied its original purpose.
So they summoned it for something so opposed to its own nature that it was corrupted. Fighting?
This dude.
Let us ask them.
A mage! You're not with the
This
bandits?
wolf.
Do you have any lyrium potions? Most of us are exhausted. We've been fighting that demon.
You summoned that demon! Except it was a spirit of wisdom at the time. You made it kill! You twisted it against its purpose!
I understand
The
how
wolf
it might
is
be
going
confusing
off.
to someone who has not studied demons, but after you help us, I can...
We are not here to help you.
Word of advice? I'd hold off on explaining how demons work to my friend here.
Listen to me. I was
Couldn't
one
hold
of
the
the
stick.
foremost experts in the Kirkwall Circle.
Shut up. You summoned it to protect you from the bandits.
Yes.
You bound it to obedience, then commanded it to kill. That is when it turned. The summoning circle. We break it, we break the binding. No orders to kill, no conflict with its nature, no demon.
What? The binding is the only thing keeping
God.
the demon from killing us.
That wolf gets
Whatever it
its
was
own
before,
camera.
it is a monster now.
Inquisitor, please.
Wolf cam. I can break it.
I've studied rituals like this. I should be able to disrupt the binding quickly.
Thank you.
Somebody fight the dog.
We must hurry!
This damn dog killed both of our mages while they were talking. Oh my god. This quest is cursed. I like Cole. I like that Cole's the one to wake us up though. Wolf MVP. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, he's not aggroed right now. It's okay. That's right. Slice that dog up. Sick of it. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is he's not doing anything right now. We're gonna hold our positions. I'm gonna have you two. No, Solus, you're not walking anywhere. Okay. Okay. We got that one. Oh, they're fighting the dogs. They're being swarmed. I'm not allowing them to fight back. They'll be fine. Oh no, Cole. Fight that dog. And then... Ah! Solus, don't attack your friend. Didn't need to do that. What the heck? Okay, Solus, now is not the time to be giving any hugs. Ah! Ah!
Tel Abalos en Asal Atalim. Mamilava Halane. Malasuladina das. Magilani Mitanan.
No.
Manuvinen. Dareth Shara.
I'm sorry, Solus.
Don't be. We gave it a moment's peace before the end. That's more than it might have had. All that remains now is them.
Thank you. We would not have risked the summoning, but the roads are too dangerous to travel unprotected.
You
ignorant fools
tortured and killed my friend.
We didn't know it was just a spirit. The book said it could help us.
Oh shit. Who do I have with me? Boom.
Damn them all. I need some time alone. I will meet you back at Skyhold.
Well, nobody disapproved. Fuck those guys. They hurt your friend. He did leave my party. Dude, you leave me with the wolves? Gosh. We can go speak to him now. Let's go speak. Hey. How are you feeling?
Inquisitor.
Glad you returned.
How are you, Solus?
It hurts. It always does. But I will survive.
Thank you for coming back.
You were a true friend.
My friend.
You did everything you could to help. I could hardly abandon you now.
My friend. Where'd you go?
Where did you go?
I found a quiet spot and went to sleep. I visited the place in the Fade where my friend used to be. It's empty. But there are stirrings of energy in the void. Someday something new may grow there.
What happens when a spirit dies?
It isn't the same for mortals. The energy of spirits returns to the Fade. If the idea giving the spirit form is strong, or if the memory has shaped other spirits, it may someday rise again.
So it isn't really dead?
You're saying your friend might come back?
No, not really. A spirit's natural state is peaceful semi-existence. It is rare to be able to reflect reality. Something similar may reform one day, but it might have a different personality. It would likely not remember me. It would not be the friend I knew.
Aww.
I'll let you get back to work.
All right. Thank you again.
Let's go talk to Solus again. Where is he? Solus!
Apologies, Your Worship. Running.
Where? Note from Liliana. Something for your attention, Inquisitor. One of our soldiers spotted Dorian engaged in a, how shall I say, heated debate with a man outside Skyhole. I investigated, worried it might have some connection to the Venatori, but this doesn't seem to be the case. Oh, it might be his father. The man is a merchant from Valerio. Oh, Poncard de Lou. He possesses an amulet which Dorian was attempting to purchase. I'm uncertain why they argued, but if you wish to investigate further, I'll leave the matter in your hands. Let's go see what Dorian's up to. What's he pitching a fit about now? I'm kidding. Note from Liliana, do not let the crows out. Oh, Solus. Hey.
Inquisitor, I was Do you have a moment?
Yeah. Date night with Solus.
What were you like? Before the anchor?
Oh shit.
Has it affected you? Changed you in any way? Your mind? Your morals? Your spirit?
No, not really.
I don't believe so. Why do you ask?
You show a wisdom I have not seen since my deepest journeys into the ancient memories
This is
of
where he
the faith.
confesses.
You are not what I expected.
See, when Cassandra said that to me, she meant it in a negative way. When he says it to me, he means it in a positive way. Watch out for a kiss. Don't worry, I've got my image ready to go. I know exactly where it's at. I'm just like everyone else. You make that sound bad. What did you expect? What did you expect?
What have I done that's so surprising?
Humans are short-sighted, brutish, blind to the beauty of the Fade. Their minds cast in a duality of black and white. But you have shown a subtlety in your actions. A wisdom that goes against everything I know of your people.
I'm built different. What about our friends? I try. We're misinformed. What about our friends?
I'm just one part of this team, Solus. What about Cassandra or Liliana?
Cassandra separates matters of faith from those of the world. And she, above all, should understand how limited that is. Liliana has a brilliant mind, but her faith was damaged. To her, it is all a game of tactics now. But not you.
So what does this mean, Solus?
It means that I respect you deeply, Inquisitor.
Oh, yeah?
And I have disturbed you enough for one evening.
He got cold feet. He got shy. He got shy. He got shy. He said respect instead of love. I understand. I get it. I'm an intimidating man. Okay, I can read between the lines. I'm good at that. We were in my room. He took me to my room. Solus is always taking me to my room. He's oh, you're right. You're right. And maybe he has some inner shame for like falling in love with a human. Some elves are like that. I'm so happy that Solus likes me so much. Oh, I tried to... What? I can't... I guess not. Turn in all my research. Is that all I have? I thought I had way more. Jump! Wait. Jump! Oh, there we go. There it goes. Hey, Solus. You want to tell me about how much you respect me?
Good afternoon.
It is a good afternoon. There's nothing to talk about with you anymore.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Show me all that respect. From Power Bleeds, harness the flow. Your trainer's words make one passage stand out. There are no tomes dedicated to this manipulation. There has been no time for academics, only the practical, and not in a manner that mitigates risks. Power in a raw form has found an outlet, both visible and in ways that only we of arcane proclivity can sense. The risk is great. An account. From this page forward, these are the notes of the lyric. They began as the work of my mentor, Julian, and I will continue in the research she began, as she cannot because she's dead. The rift we were examining did not react well to her last investigation. We believed ourselves prepared for demonic manifestation. We were not prepared for how the energies we expected would be encountered. Well versed in the forces that magic can produce, my senior was surprised by an alteration, a deviance. That which previously had to be coaxed is now a flood that must be staunched. The same amount and different intensity. Quick to expose fault in the way it is accessed. She drew too much, expecting resistance. There was none, and her form suffered the brunt. Tread carefully in studies of new matters, for I cannot unsee the end of her. Ooh, scattered symbols and sketches follow. So I guess she was expecting resistance, but she just got none, so she absorbed a whole bunch of that rift, and it probably, like, exploded her or something. It's like whenever you see a box and you think there's, like, heavy stuff in it, and you go picking it up, ready for it, and you just pick it up really quickly because it's so light. She did that, but with her soul. Okay, let's go talk. Well, Dorian was fighting with some people. Maybe we should go check on Dorian. Gotta go upstairs. What's up?
The Inquisitor's work is never done, I see.
About this amulet of yours.
I've been told something about an amulet.
How did you hear that? Oh, Liliana. Of course she would find out. Don't make an issue of it. I don't want someone solving my personal problems for me. I'll get the amulet back. Somehow.
Oh, so it was somebody else's. What is it?
I'm not entirely certain what it is.
The Parvus birthright. The flashy thing you show peons to make them tremble at your impressive lineage. I didn't leave Tevinter with much in the way of coin, so I sold it. Entirely forbidden, of course, and foolish, but I was desperate. I'll figure something out.
Why would you want it? You want to go back? You made amends with your father?
You don't even like your family. Why would you want it back?
Because it's mine, and it shouldn't be passed around like candy.
That's probably true.
That's the only reason?
It's reason enough. Leave it be.
He's feeling a little homesick. There's always a way.
There are plenty of ways to skin a nug, Dorian. We'll think of something.
And I will. I'll get it back. I lost the amulet. I may not have your resources, but I can't ask you to...
I mean...
You have too many people asking you for everything under the sun.
It is true.
I won't be one of them.
I mean, but I already know about it. So... we'll just fit it into the schedule. Ah, see, I saved time by not using the stairs, Dorian. We'll make time. Now we're gonna go help Dorian.
Not station here.
I have my orders.
And mine don't recognize yours. A rogue group cannot simply set up shop in the capital.
We're just here for communication. Less men than your merchants' caravans. We'll stay out of your way.
See that you do.
Sir, you need a permit. 'Tis true. Oh, you were very easy to find. Thank goodness. Oh, wait, I can level up my people. Let's give you some more necromancy. You have learned to leave enemies vulnerable in their terror. Enemies that are panicked take increased damage from all attacks. That's good. Every time an enemy dies nearby, you regain both health and mana. Oh, that's really good. Whoa. Power of the Dead. Killing enemies attracts spirits that increase the power of your spells. That's so cool. Simulacrum. If you are knocked unconscious, a spirit you control takes on your likeliness and fights on your behalf for a short time. The spirit draws magic directly from the Fade, casting spells without cost. You cannot be revived by any means until the spirit leaves. What? What? That's cool. Shoot, I should become a necromancer too. Knight Enchanter. That's what she is. Whether it's high fashion or the battlefield, Vivienne prefers to be at the forefront and in control of everything around her. She will personally see order restored by the blade if necessary. Damn! Oh, so she can wield... Oh, okay. You create a blade of solid magic to make melee attacks against enemies nearby, dealing damage with other ability charges. The blade attacking expends this charge to deal additional damage. Okay, okay. So she can become like a Jedi in a way. So paranoid now, I'm just saving all the time. Hey dude.
Inquisitor. Good, good. This is exactly what I was hoping for.
What? Is that why we're here? I said I wanted to do this myself. I don't want to be indebted to anyone, least of all you.
I apologize, but that won't be possible. Do forgive me, Inquisitor. But when I heard of your association with Monsieur Pavas, I could not resist.
What do you mean?
It's not coin I seek for the amulet, but influence. Influence you possess, but which the young man does not. Provided, of course, you desire the amulet for your friend.
I can just take it, dude. Why is it so valuable?
Aren't you a merchant? Why not just sell it back?
I am not a fence, monsieur. I only bought your friend's amulet because of what it is. I do business in the Imperium. Having a birthright, even one not your own, is most useful in select situations.
Huh. He's got the right of it there.
That's why I gave the young man so much. If he relinquished it, how is that my doing?
You refused to sell Dorian his amulet, just to get me here.
They're already using our relationship against us.
I am not attempting to manipulate you, my lord.
What?
I only wish equitable recompense. The Ligue de Celestine is an organization of wealthy noblemen in Orlais. I would join, but I lack the lineage. If someone like you applied pressure, they would admit me. That would be worth the return of the amulet.
Attempt to intimidate the merchant into giving up the amulet. Dorian, your opinion? I kind of just want to shake this man. Dorian, your opinion?
What do you think, Dorian?
Leave the man be. I got myself into this. I should get myself out of it.
Perhaps you should accept your friend's help, monsieur.
Kafas, I know what you think, and he's not my friend. He's... Never mind what he is.
As you desire. Even so, that is a price. I shall accept no other.
Careful there, Dorian. Solus is hot on your heels. Okay. You want to anger me?
Are you certain you want to risk angering me, the Herald of Andraste?
I wanted to see. I didn't know he would wield his title.
I only seek...
Get
I'm
you.
well aware of what you seek.
Get him.
Then you must know I am within my rights. You are not the kind of man
Damn
to
it.
disregard them.
You're wrong. Kill him. Even if it means you don't get the amulet. Aha. Okay. Forget it.
I'm not going to help you.
As you wish. Should you change your mind, you know the price.
So you'll still cling to my amulet, even if you can't wring anything out of the Inquisitor?
As I told you before, monsieur, it is not for sale. Perhaps you should not have let it go.
Yes, perhaps.
A good day, your worship.
So much for that. Thank you for trying.
I'll strangle you. Gotta bring Dorian without me. Or bring myself without Dorian. Lol. Wonder if it would have gone differently if I didn't bring him with. I don't like that my guy wielded his title like that. It made me feel gross. Evander, don't do that again. That was gross behavior. Ugh.
Regard the charlatan. Very happy.
And I am the foyer. Very serious. We begin.
Oh my god. Crazy people, crazy people. Dorian! Sorry you had to see me like that. I'm not like that normally. Josephine! I need you to work your magic. My boyfriend needs his necklace. Who's this? Who are you? Why are you in here?
His life in the circle. Perhaps a tailored coat from Valroyo? He can't wear armor all the time. He will appreciate the gesture. Lady Ambassador.
That's a polite way of saying he wouldn't like it, isn't it?
What are they talking about? Ooh, I can do Inquisition perks. Okay. Oh my god, I can... I can start unlocking things. Let's see. Red Jetty Inquisition needs bees. We have received weapon plans and located an apiary to supply us. When the idea was presented, the beekeeper tinted his fingers and sneered, of course. Quite disturbing. Jar of bees. Yeah, bee bombs. Bee grenades, basically. That was simpler than I would have hoped. The Imperial Counting House clerks were so shocked to have been discovered and so fearful of being found out, they all but swore to their loyalty to the Inquisition on the spot. My agents say they are behaving themselves so far. Indeed, they sent gifts for you to prove their good faith. But we will watch them closely, nevertheless. In the meantime, any efforts we make to gather coin in the Skyhold will undoubtedly benefit from their placement. Sigil of Lyrium. Cool. Very neat. Dorian's request. Dorian's leads were effective. The Inquisition found several locations where these Divinatori could be hiding. Advanced camps, purpose unknown. If you wish to deal with these mages, I'm certain Dorian would be pleased. I'll mark the locations on your map should you pass by any on your travels. The Celestian League is an exclusive organization composed almost entirely of merchants of noble birth. They pride themselves on this as their cash when dealing with Orlesian elite, and thus getting a commoner such as Ponchard Delu, wealthy as he might be, admitted to their ranks is not a trivial task. This is, however, the only way Delu will surrender Dorian's birthright. We need the League to admit Poncard only long enough to turn over the amulet. It is an easy deception to arrange. Ooh. I have several connections within this League. A few suggestions to the right people, and the matter will be settled. Go on, Liliana.
Let's see what we have.
Hopefully, nothing horrible happens. Orsmar is a key provider of the Inquisition's Lyrium supplies, and as such, its security is the top priority. The earthquake opened a fissure in the Storm Coast Mountains, granting direct access from the surface to the threatened region underground. Constructing a mining lift at the fissure site will permit the Inquisition to transport forces directly to where the Darkspawn fighting is fiercest. Sure, let's do... Disaster in the Deep Roads. A construction team arrived in the Storm Coast Mountains and set up a mining lift to transport Inquisition forces from the earthquake fissures opening down to the Deep Roads. A report sent by Messenger Bird. Inquisitor, the mining lift in the Storm Coast Mountains will be finished by the time you get here. Anyone going into the Deep Roads should dress accordingly. Don't skimp on the armor and bring the best weapons in Skyhold's arsenal. I also recommend packing plenty of dry rations. Most things down there will be looking to eat the Inquisition, not the other way around. Ooh. No, we're not going into the Deep Roads right now. The Inquisitor's efforts to close the Fade Rifts has increased stability in various regions across Thedas. However, demons sometimes remain, having wandered from the site of the original rifts. The Inquisition has received numerous requests for aid in dealing with the problem. Sure.
Inquisitor?
Inquisitor? Talk to Cassandra. We haven't talked to her in a second. And then after that, I'll probably do one of Hawk's missions or something.
I can keep staring at this, but I won't get any closer.
What are we staring at? Closer to what? Can I help?
Something I can help you with?
Yes. Possibly. We saw so many Red Templars at the assault on Haven. Perhaps all that was left of the Order. What we didn't see was Lord Seeker Lucius. Indeed, I've seen no hint of any Seekers amongst the Red Templars, or anywhere. I have a growing suspicion Corypheus has imprisoned them.
Oh. Couldn't they be dead?
Why imprisoned? He could just as easily have killed them.
Not easily. But yes, they may be dead. But the Seekers began this war against the Mages. They cannot have simply vanished. There must be a trail we can follow, yet so far I have only discovered hints.
What if they're infected?
But they could have ended up just like the Red Templars.
Seekers do not use lyrium. I assume Corypheus gained control of the Templars by corrupting the lyrium they were already taking. To do the same to a Seeker, you'd have to force the lyrium upon him. That may be what happened, but it couldn't have begun that way. We're missing a piece of the puzzle, Inquisitor. I need to find it.
I don't even think you need to ingest it, do you? You just need to be around it. If you're around it long enough, it'll start corrupting you. This is important to you. Yeah.
Finding them obviously means a lot to you.
I left the Order, but I can never abandon them. I cannot even claim that rescuing them would be beneficial. They wouldn't look kindly on the Inquisition. But even so, if there's a chance... If we can spare resources to follow up on these leads, Inquisitor, I would appreciate it.
They're always asking me. Let me go to... Oh, wow. The map grows every time I open it. Okay, the western approach. Okay, that's where I'm going.
Inquisitor, welcome to the western approach. We've sighted Warden activity to the southwest, but no one's been close enough to figure out what they're doing. Between the sandstorms and the vicious wildlife, we haven't made it far out here. One of my men got too close to a poison hot spring and gave me a slightly delirious report of a high dragon flying overhead.
What?
In short, this might just be the worst place in the entire world. Be careful out there.
Thanks for the warning.
Well, it's good to know what I'm in for.
Sorry I don't have more for you. We intercepted a Venatori messenger and, persuaded him to give up the orders he was carrying. We have them here. This entire place. It just feels like something's not right. Be careful.
A dragon. Gosh, the western approach is huge. Maybe it's not huge, but like it has like, it says what? It was like 25 landmark thingies. A dragon in this age? Yeah, I think at some point like there was like all the ages, a bunch of ages before this one, like there were no dragons for a while, and I guess in this age there's just a lot of dragons for some reason. There's a reason why, and I remember reading things and little notes that I find in different places about it, but it didn't stick in my brain. I don't read enough about it to remember it, apparently. Maybe we'll find a note somewhere talking about the dragons. Some people can shapeshift into dragons. Maybe not people. People might be able to. Intercepted Venatori message. Octavian. With our allies, the Templars, redeploying and abandoning their mine in the canyons, we will now focus our efforts on the excavations and the summoning attempts. Go have a word with our White Claw associates. I'll be sending further resources your way. Service. Big reveal. Varric is a dragon in disguise this whole time. There's a character in the first game who
Inquisitor, I've something for you.
could debatably, it could be argued that she is a dragon in disguise. Maybe it's the other way around, but like, or maybe she's not either of those things, but let me go talk to this person. Ugh. Can't just click on it and then he'll walk to it. I have to actually walk to it.
Dispatch for you.
Report.
What is it?
You may want to look into this.
Oh, more surveys. I gotta gather rocks. Green goo. Yes. I have an abundance of it. Death root. Is that a new thing? Do we have that yet? Yummy goo. We gotta like take all the goo from all the rifts and absorb it into our hand.
This is strange. Why didn't they take the cargo with the carts?
Or maybe they were transporting other things. Or maybe they... It looks like they left the carts and then didn't take the cargo? I don't know.
What happened here?
There's people in these. Ooh, and some gold. Package label, property of Frederick of Seralt, University of Orlais. Research camp.
Ship to Frederick of Seralt. Who in Andrasti's name would be out in this desert? Aside from us.
What happened here?
A long road, stumbling through the rocks, struck from behind.
Struck from behind. That's a lot of blood and a lot of bodies. Are we dealing with some... Is this crow have red? Are those red feathers? Jeez. It's always blood magic. What's this? Old Chantry trial signs. The Chantry used these symbols long ago to mark trials to hidden locations. They are often mistaken by passerby as simply carvings in the rock and trees.
A Chantry symbol out here. Odd.
Let's go team. Whoa. Oh.
Watch out! Dragon!
Yeah, you don't gotta tell me twice. Whoa. Dragon! Guys, look out, there's a dragon. Ooh. It's screaming. Scary. Maybe it's friendly? Maybe. Who are these? Who are you? Hi.
Kill them all!
The White Claw. Okay, let's loot him. It's just a dragon. We see plenty of those. Oh, some shade. Oh, there's some weird gas up here. I don't know, guys. Gonna be dragons in the Dragon Age. Dragon! Guys, let's go in. Death, drink. Cole. Cole! Don't go in there! I'm sorry. Cole has asthma. Just runs super fast. The recording for those noises must... I always think about that. How far into this... Okay, well... I need to unlock Operation.
We cannot continue. The fumes are toxic. Someone at Skyhold will have a solution.
Okay, we can't go that way anyway. Cole, you're so extra. Okay, let's go M. I guess if we keep going this way... Oh, run into something. Too late. Stick planted. It's over here. What? Secret tunnel. There's some fumes. Oh. Let's set up a camp. Blight Overlook. I'm here to kill.
Must be something here.
Whoa, we got the magician back there. Kill that guy. We're gonna dispel. Oh. Whoa, the wolves out here are even scarier. What the heck? Some silk. That other wolf was a god. You mean the one that was attacking me earlier? If so, nothing can top that wolf. That was a crazy wolf. Yeah, Oh. Yes. To learn necromancy, I have to find, I think, 3 skulls. And I have to, like, bedazzle them. And that's how I, like, learn necromancy or something. That's what one of the trainer people told me anyway. So. I think I need to make 3 of these or something. Tapestries. Yeah, we can make some tapestries. Hey, friends.
I'm glad you made it, Inquisitor. I fear they've already started the ritual.
It has to be blood magic.
I agree.
I hope we can stop them before more people get hurt. You take point. I'll guard your backs.
Blood magic. Maybe I should have brought Dorian. I feel like he would be knowledgeable of such things. Oh no.
Wait! No.
Ooh.
Warden Commander Clarel's orders were clear. This is wrong. Remember your oath. In war, victory. In peace, vigilance.
Oof.
In
Death, sacrifice.
I'm sorry. Sacrifice.
Damn.
Good. Now bind it just as I showed you.
These wardens are becoming blood mages? Huh? Or... Uh-oh. Not quite lining up with his eyes. They binded them. What?
Inquisitor! What an unexpected pleasure.
Hey.
Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium.
You did not say words to me right now.
You are no warden.
But you are.
Extra eyes.
The one Clarel let slip.
The real 4 eyes.
And you found the Inquisitor and came to stop me. Shall we see how that goes?
Wardens, he's deceiving you. I've already got a head start. Your allies don't scare me.
It looks like you've already done some of my work for me.
What, him? We simply needed his blood. Oh, were you hoping to garner sympathy? Maybe make the Wardens feel a bit of remorse? Wardens, hands up!
I hate this.
Hands down.
Hate.
Corypheus has taken their minds.
They did this to themselves. You see, the calling had the Wardens terrified. They looked everywhere for help.
I bet. That does sound terrifying.
Even to Vinter.
Yes, and since it was my master who put the calling into their little heads, we in the Venatori were prepared. I went to Clarel full of sympathy.
I should have brought Dorian.
And together, we came up with a plan. Raise a demon army, march into the deep roads, and kill the old gods before they wake.
I like that they dress up their goop boys. Wait, are the demons? Are they wearing armor or something? I'm assuming the goop boys are the rage demons. Yeah, they have armor. That's hilarious. I have seen some with armor. Raise a demon army, march into the deep roads, and kill the old gods before they wake. I saw this at Redcliffe. Oh, that demon army. You tricked me.
Ah, I was wondering when the demon army would show up.
You knew about it, did you? Well then, here you are. Sadly for the Wardens, the binding ritual I taught their mages has a side effect.
What?
They're now my master's slaves. This was a test. Once the rest of the Wardens complete the ritual, the army will conquer Thedas.
Also, with what he was saying with the calling, I mean, it's been explained a little bit, I think, already, but when Wardens get infected with the taint of Darkspawn, it infects their blood, and it shortens their lifespan to like 10 to 30 years after they ingest it and survive the ritual. And during that time, they are now going to be plagued with nightmares, and they'll always be able to sense when Darkspawn are around. They can feel when an archdemon is like calling them, or whenever one is like awakened or something. Yeah, 10 to 30 is a big gap. And with like when a blight is occurring, and also just Grey Wardens in general, you'll start hearing the song, or like this thing singing to you to draw you into the deep roads. And when you start hearing this thing, you have to like be like, okay, I guess I'm going to the deep roads now, and I'm going to fight as many Darkspawn as I can until they kill me. Because if you resist it for too long, like, I think you start like getting corrupted yourself or something. I forget, but basically that's the tradition. And Corypheus has been mimicking this calling. There is no blight. There is nothing to be calling these people. And so people who aren't close to their calling yet, and it hasn't even been like 10 years for some of them, are hearing this thing, and they're like, oh my god, like, I guess we have to go to the deep roads. And I can only imagine just how horrifying that is for people who are getting close to their 30 years, that they'll hear it and they'll be like, okay, I guess it's time, when really it's not time for them. And so a lot of them probably got sucked into it like that. And then once probably younger ones were going, or people who were transformed, and it hasn't been like anywhere near 10 years, and they're hearing it, that must have been cause for concern. Must have been like, oh, there might be more to this. That's why I'm curious as to why Blackwall hasn't heard anything, but maybe it's just not affecting him yet. I don't know. I might be not getting it all right, but I don't know. Seems scary. Seems like a scary time to be a warden. Or he's hiding it. He could be hiding it. What's in it for you?
Do you really want to see the world fall to the Blight? What do you get out of this?
The Elder One commands the Blight. He is not commanded by it, like the mindless Darkspawn. The Blight is not unstoppable or uncontrollable. It is simply a tool. As for me, while the Elder One rules from the Golden City, we, the Venatori, will be his god kings here in the world.
Corypheus made them do this?
So Corypheus influenced the Wardens and made them do this ritual?
Made them? No! Everything you see here, the blood sacrifices to bind the demons, the Wardens did it of their own free will. Fear is a very good motivator, and they were very afraid.
That's a lie. The Grey Wardens are heroes. They would never do this willingly.
The Grey Wardens care about nothing save stopping blights. They will do anything to accomplish that.
That is true.
You should have seen Clarel agonize over the decision. Burdens of command, I suppose.
Anything goes for the Grey Wardens if they're trying to stop a blight. But the thing is, a blight isn't, like, happening. I think. Why kill the old gods?
Why would the Wardens try to kill the old gods?
A blight happens when dark spawn find an old god and corrupt it into an archdemon. If someone fought through the deep roads and killed the old gods before they could be corrupted, woof, no more blights, ever. The Wardens sacrificed their lives and saved the world.
That's madness. For all we know, killing the old gods could make things even worse.
Well then, it's a good thing I'm taking this demon army off their hands.
Why risk using demons?
Why would Clarel risk using demons?
Demons need no food, no rest, no healing. Once bound, they will never retreat, never question orders. They are the perfect army to fight through the deep roads. Or across Orlais. Now they are bound to my master.
I've seen worse. This is not a competition. Also, I like that it changed his eyes to be a little more golden. I think it suits him. He is the golden boy of Andraste. Let the Wardens go.
Release the Wardens from the binding and surrender. I won't ask twice.
Cole likes it.
No, you won't.
Oh my god. He's hurting me, he's hurting me.
The Elder One showed me how to deal with you. In the event you were foolish enough to interfere again.
Yo guys, we gotta kill this guy.
Monkey Bear.
He's not good.
The anchor that lets you pass safely through the veil. You stole that from my master.
I stole nothing.
He's been forced to seek other ways to access the Fade. When I bring him your head, his gratitude will be... Ah!
Oh. Ragdolled his ass. Try to mess with me, my boys.
Kill them!
I resisted. Oh man. So much is happening. So the Grey Wardens have been compromised. How unfortunate. There's a lot of magic happening. I think now's the time to use my weird thing. Suck 'em up. Okay, and then use some of my lightning. Or not. Let's start cooking. Start flexing my abilities on these people. Solus is determined to always use the loudest spells first. I know. He's like, let me just put you in my blizzard. Let me... Ah!
They refused to listen to reason.
Hawk, I forgot you were here.
You were correct. Through their ritual, the mages are slaves to Corypheus.
And the Warden warriors? Of course. Sacrificed in the ritual. What a waste.
Damn. Oh, they were misled. How could they do this? They were misled.
Eramund lied to the Wardens. They were trying to prevent future blights.
With blood magic and human sacrifice.
The Wardens were wrong, Hawk, but they had their reasons.
All blood mages do. Everyone has
Blood
a
mage
story
hater.
they tell themselves to justify bad decisions. And it never matters. In the end, you are always alone with your actions.
Oh, did he not accept Meryl?
I believe I know where the Wardens are, Your Worship. Eramund fled in that direction. There's an abandoned Warden fortress that way. Adamant.
Excellent work. That makes sense. Find them. That makes sense.
I guess they didn't want to summon a demon army out in public.
That guy smiles.
The Warden
silly.
and I will scout out Adamant and confirm that the other Wardens are there. We'll meet you back at Skyhold.
Go team! We're the best team. Ooh! Ale? Whiskey. Perhaps local to a handful of Grey Warden companies, these spirits reflect a custom or legend born of utility. Allowed to seize goods to aid their cause, wardens combine half-full bottles to save space while traveling. Never full empty or, as with a kettle cleaned, each eventually takes on a base flavor as unique as the warden carrying it. What do we care? Nothing burns like the first cup. Could be fact, could be tribute. It does seem as though the bottles range farther than the namesake warden could. Bottled marked vintage. Warden. So it's just like... it's just mixed together stuff. Free floor alcohol. Okay. A letter found on a Grey Warden mage. Meshin, I don't trust this ritual Kero is talking about. Are you sure it's safe? Have you ever used blood magic? I don't care what the chantry says. I doubt they'd approve of the joining if they knew everything about us, but my family fought to Venture slavers near the border. This Aramund sounds like everything that's wrong with the Imperium. I'll be waiting for you when you get back. If you can look me in the eye and tell me that this ritual is safe, I won't speak of it again. If not, just come back safe, please. Churn off. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh. Unfortunate. Yeah, whenever you join to become a Grey Warden, you have to like drink this blood from a chalice. It's like mixed together with lyrium maybe and some darkspawn blood, and it's a blood magic ritual basically, to make you into a weapon to fight the darkspawn. And it's very, very secret. Nobody can know about it. So whenever you are doing the ritual, if you don't drink it, you get killed. So, and it's a gamble on whether you survive it, drinking the blood, because drinking the blood can kill you. So in the first game, when you're doing it, you have like 4 people are doing this with you. It's you, Alistair, and then 2 others. And so I think Alistair drinks it and then he's fine. Some other person drinks it and then he dies. The other person freaks out and he's like, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing this. And so Duncan slices his throat and he's like, sorry. And then he looks to you and he's like, okay, it's your turn. And so you're like, okay, I guess I'm drinking it. And then you survive. So it's you and Alistair against the world. I hope they put a little umbrella in the drink. Yeah, and then in Awakening, you get to go through another, or you get to watch another joining. Okay. What am I doing? I'm just standing here. Flame. Ritual Tower. Many Deventer structures litter the wasteland of southwestern Orlais. In the age before the First Blight, the Imperium expanded through the south at an incredible rate, and the lands farthest from Menatheros became home to a great many sites dedicated to magical experimentation, taking advantage of natural weaknesses in the Vale as well as the distance from the Archon's oversight to try ever more dangerous fields of study. As with the ANR in Ferelden, the laboratories of Orlais were set upon by the followers of Andraste during the uprising, and little remains of them now save crumbled stone. Sister Patron, Trenchery Scholar. Okay. Interesting. Who's this?
First Enchanter Vivienne wishes to register a complaint about the upholstery in the dining hall. I've already told her we cannot replace it with velvet right now. It is a little worn.
Damn, okay, well, you know, we can't spare velvet like that. Oh, we got the party boys over here. What's going on?
I tracked that Venatori mage back to Adamant Fortress. They're looking at assault options now in the war room.
Thanks for coming.
You did well, Varric. The Inquisitor is just who we need.
Oh, it's been great. Murderous wardens, archdemon attacks, plenty of blood mages and crazy Templars.
Just like home.
I know how much you hated leaving Kirkwall.
This is the ass end of Thedas. You know they eat snails here? Still, I think I need to finish this out. If it weren't for me and Bartrand, none of this would have happened. So much for changing our lives.
That's what happens when you try to change things. Things change. You can't always control how.
Woof. So Varric, what he's saying there is whenever Bartrand brought that amulet, that red amulet, back up to the surface, it like literally let loose a plague of red lyrium, I guess. And so that's why red lyrium's an issue. So, and yeah, Kirkwall literally sucks ass, and this guy still loves his city, but Varric, I don't know how you can. Look at them. Improved stability. I have secured promises from several noble families. They have agreed to provide personal guards and other resources to the cause. We have played our part in closing the rifts. The nobles will now see the safety of those living on their lands. Cool. We conducted sweeps of the Storm Coast and determined where the Darkspawn are most concentrated. Our Ferelden-born soldiers are quite eager to see them driven back. Okay. My dearest Vivienne, you cannot have heard the shocking allegations against the Inquisition, or surely you would have never have been seen with them. Allow me, as a friend, to open your eyes. People are saying that Divine Justinia is indeed alive, but that the Inquisition, her closest advisors and most trusted servants, have orchestrated all this chaos on her orders. That is with Seeker Pentagast and Sister Nightingale, who sabotaged the Conclave in order to eliminate opposition within the Chantry and cut off the heads of the Mage Rebellion and Templars in a single stroke. To save your own reputation, you must escape the acquaintances immediately. These guys are crazy. Sure.
Inquisitor.
Good luck, Liliana. Dear Inquisitor, I cannot express how delighted I am with the results of your intervention. For years I have tried to earn admittance to the Celestian League, only to have them turn their noses up at me as if I were a piece of dung they passed on the street. Now, after so long, none other than Lady Amandine came to extend an invitation into the League. She all but begged me to join. It was delicious. Many thanks. Underneath an unsigned note is written, the merchant kept his word. The Pavis birthright was delivered to Skyhold. You may return it to Dorian personally if you desire. Oh, sweet. Thanks. We're gonna go give that to Dorian. Yay. Forgot I did that. Oh, this is purely her, huh? Let's see. Both Deventer and Navarra were fighting against Venatori entrenched along their border. The battle showed no sign of abating until the Inquisition sent soldiers who pulled victory out of a seemingly insurmountable defeat. Both sides have attempted to claim this portion of land in the past, and both are attempting to do so again. Only the presence of our soldiers prevented them from beginning a war. We cannot allow this to happen. For the moment, each side is grateful enough to listen to our advice, and we must convince them to send their armies home. I will press on both sides, call upon all favors to do this. Ambassador Montiliet. I fear the situation between Navarra and Deventer will deteriorate. We must be persuasive, decisive, and swift. Okay. Good luck.
At your service.
Have anything to say, Josephine?
Inquisitor, is it true? Is the mark on your hand magic cast by Corypheus?
Corypheus claimed it's a spell gone wrong.
I wanted to think it was a blessing. A sign the Maker was returning to his creation. How credulous of me.
Yeah. Bet you all feel like fools, huh? But now we gotta keep the masses thinking I'm chosen. It might be the Maker's will. I believed it was holy too. The Maker isn't of this world. The Anchor's magic, not holy. I think Josephine needs a bigger chair. That's funny. Sheep made a joke similar. The Anchor's magic is magic, not holy.
The anchor's nothing more special than a misfired spell.
At least you had the good fortune to take it from Corypheus. Does it hurt? The anchor, that is.
I'll be fine. I'll cope. It feels strange.
Not pain, it's more like my nerves go on fire.
Oh no, it's like a sleeping hand.
Most unpleasant.
Just tingling all the time. No, I would hate that. Oh my gosh, I'd be hitting it on things. I'd be like, oh, stop, wake up. Okay. It does sound annoying. From what whenever Cassandra wakes you up, she's like, hey, this thing's killing you. And I never forgot that. So I wonder if like, if it grows, because it's just on my hand. But I have to wonder if like, I don't know. Or maybe they controlled it, maybe they stopped it from doing whatever it was doing to me. But I think as like the hole got bigger in the sky, the more it was killing me, or something like that. Solus. Oh wait, no wait, Dorian. Oh my god. Can't believe I just said another man's name. Let's go. Let's go. Dorian, I have gifts for you.
Oh.
This woman.
What's going on here?
It seems the revered mother is concerned about my undue influence over you.
It is just concern. Your worship, you must know how this looks.
You might need to spell it out, my dear.
This man is of Tevinter. His presence at your side, the rumors alone.
Because he's Tevinter?
What's wrong with him being from Tevinter, specifically?
I'm fully aware that not everyone from the Imperium is the same.
How kind of you to notice. Yet still you bow to the opinion of the masses.
The opinion of the masses is based on centuries of evidence. What would you have me tell them?
The truth?
The truth is I do not know you, and neither do they. Thus, these rumors will continue.
No need to worry. Tell me about these rumors. I do not serve the Chantry. What are the rumors?
Oh, I'd like to hear what these rumors are exactly.
I could not repeat them, your worship.
Repeat them? So, you've shared them before.
See, I meant no disrespect, Inquisitor.
Disrespect.
Only to ask after this man's intentions. If you feel he is without ulterior motive, then I humbly beg forgiveness of you both.
I can't with this lady.
Well, that's something.
Yo, she's the one that wanted me to give Dorian over to his parents without him knowing. She's got it out for this guy. Are you all right? This happen often?
This sort of thing happens often, does it?
More than anyone tells you. No one knows their own reputation.
Until someone helpfully informs them.
Real.
There is that. She meant well, if that's of any concern. It does make me wonder. Is my influence over you undue?
Am I corrupting you? Not at all. Only in a good way. You don't influence me. Undue?
No, not undue at all.
Lol.
Overdue, then?
Lol. Smile.
I tease you too much, I know.
Your wit is useful. It's deserved. Sometimes, yeah.
Oh, I probably deserve it.
I'll have to find
We're
something
flirting.
we can do that doesn't involve teasing. Soon, ideally.
What? Ah! Dorian, I have to give you the necklace. That lady distracted us.
Always a sight for sore eyes.
I have your amulet.
I have
the amulet
something
of
for
kings. Here you go. Oh, this window's back.
Here it is.
Don't get angry.
Now I'm indebted to you.
What?
I never wanted this, I told you.
Okay, well, you know what? I mean, I did this for you. I could afford it. No, thank you.
I didn't do this so you would be indebted to me, Dorian. I did it for you.
That's the problem.
How is that a problem?
Someone intelligent would cozy up to the Inquisitor if they could. It'd be foolish not to. He can open doors, get you whatever you want, shower you with gifts and power. That's what they'll say. I'm the Magister who's using you.
Everyone's... Listen, Dorian. Everyone's using me. Every single person in this kingdom right now is using me. But it's like I'm letting them. Like, it's not like we're all in this together. Like, I don't know. But everyone's got their little tricks that they use against me too. Like that person that was criticizing our relationship. Like, she's been nice to me before, and, you know, I liked her in Haven, but then, you know, she's been kind of, you know, off-putting recently with her behavior towards me. Why can't you just be a people pleaser without debt? I didn't know you worried. Use me, I don't mind. Literally. I want to say that, but
I had no idea you were concerned about that.
I don't care what they think about me. I care what they think about us. I am apparently an incredible ass at accepting gifts.
Accept this.
I apologize and thank you.
Maybe I should have teased him. Oh my! Ah! Where's the hamster? Fuck. Where's the hamster? It's in my normal mode. It's in my normal mode.
I'm going to stop before I say something syrupy, but I won't forget this. And I will repay you. Count on it.
Whoa. It's okay, we didn't have to use it. I am gonna copy and paste it though. Copy. Paste it over here, because that was super scary. It's so bright though, like, I feel so bad when if like people are watching in a dark room. They flashbang you with a hamster. Okay, Dorian. I'm glad that you were very happy. What a way to go.
Have you been to your quarters lately by chance?
What do you mean?
Not recently.
Do when you have the time. There's something there that might interest you.
I should go.
Try not to kill anyone without me.
Okay, let's go. Let's go to my bedroom. Everyone's doing things in my bedroom that I don't know about. I know. They just invite themselves in.
So, it's all very nice, this flirting business. I am, however, not a nice man.
What? What are you doing?
So, here is my proposal. We dispense with the chit-chat and
Primal.
move on to something more primal.
Arr?
It'll set tongues wagging, of course. Not that they aren't already wagging.
He's circling me.
I suppose it really depends. How
Help.
bad does the Inquisitor want to be?
How bad can I be? Sure.
I thought you'd never ask.
Oh my god,
I
help!
like playing hard to get.
Help!
And now?
Help!
I'm
Help.
forgotten.
Oh, they're holding each other. Oh, they're like... Oh my god.
I like your quarters.
Shit.
Do you now?
Don't misunderstand. I'm not suggesting we venture into mutual domesticity. I just like your appointments.
Ah.
Not that I couldn't suggest some changes. Your taste is a little austere.
Who says austere in bed? Who is what? Start singing a Lorax song. Something on your mind?
You seem a little distracted.
Sex will do that. It's distracting.
I heard a rumor.
Very well, you've rooted me out. There
Rumors.
is something I want. I'm curious where this goes, you and I. We've had fun. Perfectly reasonable to leave it here. Get on with the business of killing archdemons and such.
This is what they look like right now. But I can't be too careful. Is that what you want?
Tell me what you want.
Yeah. All on me, then.
Oh.
Should it be all on me?
I like you.
Oh.
More than I should. More than might be wise. We end it here, I walk away. I won't be pleased, but I'd rather now than later. Later might be dangerous.
Why dangerous?
He's sad.
Walking away might be harder then.
I know once I click this, there might be more. It's okay. These scenes, if you're interested, are probably on YouTube, uncensored. I want more.
I want more than just fun, Dorian. Speechless, I see.
Yes.
I was expecting something different. Where I come from, anything between two men, it's about pleasure. It's accepted, but taken no further. You learn not to hope for more.
The mistress.
You'd be foolish to.
Let's be foolish. Foolish.
So let's be foolish.
Hard habit to break.
I'm good at breaking things.
Yeah.
Hopefully not everything.
Wow,
Care
wow.
to, inquisit me again? I'll be more specific in my directions this time.
Inquisit?
Show off.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, it's a tasteful pan away. It's okay. Whew. Wow. Finally, this bed is getting some use. Kidding. Ah. Ah! It's okay. It should cut back and you're wearing each other's gear. Oh. So glad we got his amulet back for him. You know, I wonder with Solus if that respect you scene was actually a love confession area for if you were a female elf, because it makes sense because this was Dorian's second quest for the thing that he needed. So Eric, you won't believe the night I had.
Need something?
Solus! I just had sex!
We must stop the Wardens from carrying out this insane plan, Inquisitor.
Oh yeah.
To seek out these old gods deliberately in some bizarre attempt to preempt the Blight.
Yeah. I can't believe you did that knowing everyone has access to your bedroom at all times. Seek out these old gods deliberately in some bizarre attempt to preempt the Blight.
Grey Wardens have always been dangerous. They care for nothing beyond stopping the Darkspawn.
Like a fair maiden chasing a butterfly off a cliff. Except if you don't stop them, we'll all fall. Those fools and duty. Responsibility is not expertise. Action is not inherently superior to inaction. Forgive me. The entire idea is unnerving.
It's okay, Solus. Pat, pat, pat. I feel like your mind is in two different directions now. Solus. Solus.
How can I help?
Jeez, I totally forgot that he didn't like my answer whenever I was talking to the Grey Wardens. I thought it was just a disapproval thing, but he apparently had more to say. It's okay. I understand Solus. It's kind of crazy. Up we go. Well, when he's Inquisitor, he can make the decisions. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. These damn crows. Liliana, what the heck? I'll talk to Fiona after I talk to Dorian.
I have to admit, it does feel good to have my amulet back. I'm not above a bit of attachment, apparently. Bloody thing.
I should go.
Come back tonight, then.
Aww. Let's go see if I can find Colin. Anything to say, Colin?
Gloat all you like. I have this one. Are you sassing me, Commander? I didn't know you had it in you.
Why do I even... Inquisitor.
Colin, I caught you.
Leaving, are you?
You rejected
Does this
me, but
mean
you'll try
I
to
win?
romance my man? What is happening? Having fun?
Are you two playing nice?
I'm always nice. You need to come to terms with my inevitable victory. You'll feel much better.
Really? Because I just won. And I feel fine.
I can't read
Don't get
it.
smug. There will be no living with you.
I should return to my duties as well.
Loser kisses the
Unless
winner.
you would care for a game.
You're on.
Prepare the board, Commander.
As a child, I played this with my sister. She would get this stuck-up grin whenever she won, which was all the time.
Aw.
My brother and I practiced together for weeks. Oh, the look on her face the day I finally won. Between serving the Templars and the Inquisition, I haven't seen them in years. I wonder if she still plays.
Cheat. Let him win. Play fair. Tell me about your family.
You have siblings.
2 sisters and a brother.
Where are they now?
They moved to South Reach after the Blight. I do not write to them as often as I should. Ah, it's my turn.
We'll play fair.
All right, let's see what you've got.
This may be the longest we've
Loser
gone
kisses
without
the winner,
discussing
Colin.
the Inquisition or related matters. To be honest, I appreciate the distraction.
There's no need for formality. Me too. We're focused. Me too.
You can't be serious all the time. Well, maybe you can.
He likes me.
I believe this one is yours. Well played.
A gaze of love and affection I just gave Colin. Wow, we had a nice date. I'm glad that Dorian's invited you into the Polycule.
First the Templars, now the Grey Wardens. Both devoted their lives to fighting evil. Now they serve it.
What is this? So, if I was possessed...
If I was possessed by a demon, would you?
I would rather not consider it.
What? Anything I should know?
Is there anything I should know?
Creating Inquisition footholds outside Skyhold has strengthened our reputation. People view us as a stabilizing force. We've received a number of recruits eager to pledge themselves to our cause.
Colin, if I was a worm, would you...
That's all for now.
I'm sure you have other matters to attend.
think Colin's softening up to me. I do. Where's Cassandra at? I haven't talked to Liliana in a while. Let's go talk to her.
Silveric knew where the champion was all along. That's the last time we sent Cassandra to interrogate.
Anything I should know?
Our agent stationed near Adamant reports strange sounds. Curious lights around the fortress. At least 2 scouts have gone missing. We must make our move, and quickly.
Anything I should know?
I've agents stationed by the ruins of Haven, should Corypheus or his lackeys return. So far nothing, and the breach has been quiet for some time. There is something at least.
Anything I should know?
I've nothing to report at the moment.
I'll leave you to your work.
It's his lack of drugs. You'd think it'd make him more, like, snippy. But instead he's playing chess. And being rather calm. Okay, so let's go talk to Cole. See if Cole has anything new to say. How would I get over there? Gotta get his mind off it. Yep. Our Colin is in recovery. Ah! Sorry.
Glad I'm working with you. I'm not one of them. What?
Assassins, Templars. What is this?
First, a full wheel of Antivan smoked cheese, and now 3 royals worth of crushed mint.
Note from Skyhold Kitchens again. If I ever find out who put the turnips in the fireplace, I will personally feed them into the meat grinder. Oh my god.
They were right here. I remember seeing someone take them.
Well, we already know who did
I
that.
can't recall their face.
Requested supplies. Potatoes, 500. Flour, 50 sacks. Dried peas, 100 sacks. Salted meat, as much as possible. Willow switches, 4 to break in the new kitchen hands. Oh, not the switches. Yet another note from the kitchens. How many times do I have to say this? If it falls on the floor, it's still good to eat. I mean, in these times, yes. Better to risk it than to starve. Once again, please keep the elf out of the kitchen and check the sugar daily to make sure it is still sugar and not salt. Head cooked Donatian. Beneath this is written, try keeping this out, followed by an arrow pointing towards a crude drawing of a phallus. Typical cook behavior. Let's go, let's get out of here. It's a high stress situation to be in the kitchen.
There's no end of it. I could store an army.
What is this? What is this? Where am I? Well, I didn't get anything to read from that. The First Blight, Chapter 2. Yeah, so the first... Okay. People today have little concept of the consequences of the second sin. Oh, believe me when I say, when asked, pious chantry-going folk will curse the use of foul magic, spitting and snapping their fingers, but none live today who actually remember the horror that was unleashed so very long ago. Whatever records might have existed, regrettably did not survive the chaos and ignorance that was to follow. We have only the tales of survivors handed down through the murky ages and the dogma of the chantry to instruct us, and that is precious little indeed. I believe I am not understanding when I say that the second sin unleashed the bane of all life upon Thetis. The Darkspawn are more virulent than the worst plague, a heartless force of nature that came into the world like an ill wind. We know from accounts of later blights, as these Darkspawn invasions came to be called, never has a more appropriate name existed, that the Darkspawn spread disease and famine wherever they tread. The earth itself is corrupted by their presence, the sky rolling with angry black clouds. I do not exaggerate, my friends, when I say that a mass gathering of Darkspawn is an omen of dread cataclysm. It is said that those cursed magisters who became the first Darkspawn scratched at the very earth to find solace in the darkness of the dwarven deep roads, and there in the shadows they multiplied, whether by intelligent design or by some last vestige of worship in their minds. They attempted to locate the old gods they had once served. They found what they sought, Dumat, first among the old gods, once known as the Dragon of Silence, before the Maker imprisoned him and all his brethren beneath the earth for the first sin, usurping the Maker's place and mankind's heart. The slumbering dragon awoke, freed from the Maker's prison by his twisted followers, and became corrupted himself. Dumat was transformed into the first archdemon, his great and terribly powerful... his great and terrible power given will by a rotting, unholy mind. With the Darkspawn horde following, Dumat rose and took wing in the skies once again, bringing ruin to the world the Maker had created. The old god had become the eye of a dark storm that would ravage the entire world. And so that dragon that we saw might be Silence or Dumat or whatever the heck. I'll take reading books and blueprints over reading this. So hard. I go into like a different headspace when I read, and a lot of the time I can't remember half the crap I read. The pyramids of Parvalon. Oh, so this is about Quinari. Parvalon is their island, or whatever the heck they live on. Oh, the island, yeah. The island called Parvalon was the first land in Thedas to be taken by the Quinari, and has been held by them ever since. But while the Quinari have raised their own marvels on the land, the famed city of Quinandar comes to mind. Parvalon had a rich history before the Qun ever came to its shores. Tear your eyes from Quinandar's wonder. I can never pronounce these things. And look instead to the jungle. There you'll see the ruins of the vast cities that proclaim in silence, "We were here." Parvalon's distinctive pyramids looming from the overgrowth have remained largely intact, even if their intended purpose has been lost. They do not seem to be tombs, though some chambers contain bodies that have been carefully preserved. Amazingly, the pyramids' proportions are mathematically perfect. Since their alignment is so precise, one suspects they serve some scientific purpose. Observatories, perhaps? And Van Thores, whatever, has observed that the shape of the Parvalon pyramids seem perfectly to match the constellation Solium. We know more of the pyramids than we do of the humans who built them. The Quinari came to Parvalon as conquerors, but there is no history and little sign of battles fought on the island shores. A civilization that could build such vast cities would surely have defenses, armies, perhaps weapons, alien even to the Quinari. So why is there so little proof of resistance? Maybe they were a peaceful people. One answer may lie in what remains of their temples. Beneath the leaves and vines covering the walls, you can still make out the stylized carvings that adorn them. The paint has long since flaked away, but the silhouettes are clear. Intricate sea creatures, shipwrights, musicians, archers, and kings. Here and there, odd figures are depicted, tall-horned, always in a position of authority and respect. What were these horned figures to the ancients of Parvalon? Priests, ritualistically crowned, heroes, gods, perhaps? We may never know the truth. But when the Quinari arrived from the sea, horned and carrying the word of the Qun, perhaps instead of conquerors, the people of Parvalon saw an old legend returning to them. This is all superstition. The humans of Parvalon are Quinari now, their ancient civilization discarded like a child's toy, yet the pyramids remain along with the old cities, the island itself. One day, greater scholars may hear what they have to say. Books. Big book. Makes you think of Skyrim and that book that transports you to that one prince. 5. In the days that followed, to avoid scandal, the appointing of Nostrand was claimed a grand tactic of the true general, who must have orchestrated the whole affair from secret meeting the cloakroom. for not even his own attendants knew his face, and they would have had the guard whisk him to jail for trespassing, but with his mask restored, and weary of the embarrassment, the general was merciful with Sheraton, imposing less than half the prescribed lashes and sparing her and her lord the gallows. They were allowed to leave Orlais on the condition that Sheraton was henceforth her name. What is green? What is green? I imagine I should present to you an object which, to my mind, is of indisputable greenness and ask, does this thing appear to you to be green? Naturally, you might say that it does, for you have come to recognize the appearance of the color of the object to be green, associating the word with what your eyes see. But could it be my understanding of green differs entirely from yours? What if, perchance, you could see it into my mind? You might realize that all things that I name green are actually red in your understanding. Without the moorings of objective truth, we are set adrift in oceans of solitary experience. Yeah, you are right. The promising opening to a lecture given by Karsten Groke, philosopher-poet at the University of Orlais. The lecturer's quality, dropping significantly after this point, ended quickly with Groke's subjective audience member to a poorly constructed ode to whatever that is, chartreuse. He fled from the auditorium under fire from students armed with overripe red tomatoes. Oh my god. They didn't like it. They didn't like it. So that was a secret library. It's over here. Wait. What? Wait. That's been down here this entire time? I just never looked that way? Whew. That's the kitchen. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's some... Oh, this is where all the wine that I've found is stored. Oh, okay. Yeah, because that's that gross warden wine that we found on the floor. That's cool. So this is where it all gets stored. This is like my trophy room. Talk to all the people over here. Hey, girl.
I understand if resources cannot be spared to help search for the missing Seekers, Inquisitor. Still, it could involve a threat we are unaware of. There may be a use in looking.
Don't worry, we'll look. Hi, Cole.
Never trust half an elf.
What does that mean? You're hoarding daggers?
Someone found a barrel full of misplaced daggers. Was that you?
They were safer there.
Let's talk about something else.
All right.
I hear you've been busy. Someone stole an entire cheese wheel.
Mice like cheese.
Do mice also like bowls of crushed mint?
That was for the cats.
Let's talk about something else.
All right.
I'll talk to you later.
How do you know?
Kind of want to do some of the memories of the Grey for our boy. I know where the one in the Mirelands is because it's locked, and we can now unlock things, so I can actually do that. Oh, Dorian's card changed again. He's giving me a flower. How sweet. It is pretty cool. I hope I can see these ones change too. I don't know if it's just because I'm romancing him that it changes, or if they'll change as I get further along. If that was true though, I feel like Solus's would have changed by now. I think I brought a rogue with me. We're in. A tome. Okay, shred of blue. Let's see. Here the rain upon the leaves, upon the sky lies grey. A shred of blue would be denied, alas, he could not stay. There was a stir within his blood, and the dreams lay thick upon him, called to beat within his heart, when road was left before him. Here the rain upon the leaves above the sky lies grey. A shred of blue would be denied, alas, he could not stay. See how the rain has washed away the tears that you were crying. Though the darkness calls me down, you know we all are dying. Here the rain upon the leaves, upon the sky lies grey. A shred of blue would be denied, alas, he could not stay. And so he came upon the place where so many tread before, one last look upon the world before he crossed that final door. Here the rain upon the leaves, upon the sky lies grey. A shred of blue would be denied, alas, he could not stay. Birds reel across the endless sky, above a house upon the plain. In memory she sings to him of a time before the rain. Sweet Andraste, hear our song, for his road will be ours too. Before the darkness claims our souls, let us see what shred of blue, or that shred of blue. Meow 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 meow. Words to a song.
The history of the Grey Wardens is fascinating.
Glad you think so. Could you sing it for me? I would love to hear you sing, Blackwall. Ooh, superb belt of healing. Oops. What's this? Another book to read. Hargrave Keep. In the Storm Age, Bon Hargrave Knights help drive Avar invaders from Ferelden's lowlands. He breaks out into a ballad. When the king asked Hargrave to pursue the retreating tribes, she refused, demanding funds to build a keep. Caught between a fractured court, Hargrave's knights, and an impending famine, the king reluctantly granted her a large parcel of land to the south. After defeating the Avar, regrouping in the Boglands, the Bon built her a castle. As the famine grew worse, the wisdom behind her choice of location became clear. Hargrave Keep ate well, dining in a steady supply of fish and game while the farmlands starved. Hargrave's line died out, fighting Orlesian invaders in the Blessed Age. Only the village at the base of the keep remains inhabited, as the keep has fallen into disrepair. I see. Some history. Oh, mosaic. I can make paintings or something. Art pieces. Oh, I can upgrade Bianca. Anything else in here? No? Cool.
That tower is impressive, even as a ruin. I wonder what dreams it might hold.
You want to go to sleep over here, Solus? Read some memories.
I think the Inquisition could benefit from this.
Found some maps. That's good.
I appreciate this, Inquisitor.
You're welcome. There's things. Okay, a Hurlock. Oh, there's Darkspawn over here. Interesting. Ah! A ghoul?
Darkspawn on the surface. I imagine Ferelden saw more than enough of them during the Blight.
It's very odd to see them right now. Oh, it's okay. You can become corporeal. From the Canticle of Transfigurations. Many are those who wander in sin, despairing that they are lost forever, but the one who repents, who has faith unshaken by the darkness of the world, and boasts not, nor gloats over the misfortune of the weak, but takes delight in the Maker's law and creations, she shall know the peace of the Maker's benediction. Okay. I grow more convinced that if he was ever here, he is now long gone. Still, it would not do for us to miss him through laziness, and he was one of our most skilled warriors. If anyone could hide himself here, it would be he. One of the fishermen shows promise with a spear in his shoulders like an ox from throwing nets all day. He asked about joining the Grey Wardens. Under other circumstances, I would be honored to take a worthy and willing volunteer. Now, my orders did not say whether I should seek new recruits, even with our circumstances, or because of them, I suppose. It did not hurt his cause that he was easy to look at, and clearly wished to know more about the Dalish. The Darkspawn are louder than I thought at first. The constant whisper at the back of my mind makes it difficult to sense them as easily as I usually do. But they are near the surface. Perhaps bandits are not the worst these people have to face.
The Wardens were here at some point.
Yeah.
This camp was abandoned some time ago.
Well. Treaties.
I think the Inquisition could benefit from this.
Oh, I can go up this way. Nope, nope, oh, yes, yes. What is this? A bear. Ah! Oh, goodness. Yeah. Nice. Ah! Herlock.
Die!
I guess he likes whenever I kill Darkspawn. What is this? What is this? Did Darkspawn make that? Looks odd, very Minecraft. We're making another portal. What is this? Oh, maybe this is different. Maybe it's just old.
How does a spirit become flesh, anyway?
I don't know. How does a warden become grey?
Let us go and investigate over here. But more... Oh, it's another alcohol thingy. Grey whiskey. Bottle marked vintage. Oh, another dog. So much canine leather, oh my gosh.
Good find.
Grey Warden's journal. Still no trace of him, though I feel the Darkspawn in the ground below. Could he be lurking close to them, perhaps preparing to die with honor? I doubt it, but it is the only lead we have so far. I confess that this seems a fool's errand at times, given how much is at stake. We saw bandits harassing the fishermen, and we intervened. The fishermen thanked us, though I fear the bandits will return again in greater numbers, and we will not always be here to help. Nevertheless, as long as we are here, the fishermen are safe. The dreams continue, as they do every night. They make it hard for us to sleep, but we must persist. Hopefully the others will have found a solution by the time we return. In the meantime, I sing the song of Andril to myself to clear my mind as best I can. Aww. Oh, whoa, look at that. 2 big statues over there. I want to investigate it. Oh, what's that? Another time. Griffin Wing Monument in honor of the wings of Adamant, the brave griffins who gave their lives in service to keep the blight at bay in war, victory, in peace, vigilance, and death, sacrifice. What's this?
Visitors, thank the Maker. It's been so long since I've spoken to anyone. Have you come to observe the wildlife too?
I think I found your supplies. A dead man out in the desert had these on him.
Dead? Blessed Andraste. What about Marcus or Jeannette? This is terrible news. I am Frédéric of Serrault, foremost researcher of draconology in Orlais. I came here with an expedition from the university. But the others are all missing, and our work has been halted. Return whenever you like. I'm always glad of the company of a fellow scholar.
He walked too far away, I think.
After more than 30 days, I have yet to observe the abyssal high dragon in... Oh. Yes? Can I assist you?
I have the supplies you were waiting for right here.
But... Oh, some of our equipment is still missing. If you happen to find more of it, please let me know.
The rest of your team went missing, and there are raiders all over the area. Should you be here alone?
I don't know what happened to the rest of the expedition, but the raiders have left me completely undisturbed. I have also seen Grey Wardens and strangers in odd black clothing, but they all ignore my presence completely.
You're a scholar. What can you tell me about this region?
The Western Approach is a remarkable place, as you are no doubt aware. Many magnificent creatures make their home here. Varghests, dragons, phoenixes. They thrive where few others can. The land was poisoned by the Second Blight. The Warden Fortress has stood since that time. Before the Blight, the ancient Imperium ruled here. Actually, I saw some Tevinters recently. Studying the runes, perhaps.
Oh no.
Tell me about yourself.
I am a professor at the University of Orlais. I have made it my life's work to write the definitive monograph on the hunting habits of dragons and their closest kin. On this trip alone, I have produced 20 scrolls of notes. More scholarship than has ever been done on the Southern Varghest. But my hope, my great ambition, is to observe the abyssal high dragon taking her prey. A sight no scholar has ever recorded.
Okay.
We'll have to speak some other time.
Strange that a lone scholar should be completely ignored by the bandits in the Venatori.
Maybe they don't know that he's there or something.
Good find.
Ooh, it's one of those things. Ooh. Oh no. More drinks.
He said your request was an insult to his rich Kunari heritage, Ambassador.
I don't care if the Baron's son invited him. I don't care if he has stories prepared. If the Iron Bull wants to attend the soiree, he must find a decent shirt.
If it was abandoned when we arrived, who named this place Skyhold?
Solus says it changed hands so many times, the original builders can't be traced. I read the House of Armitage once built a fortress in the vicinity 5 ages ago, but the records are lost.
And Betty either Tevinter or elves or something built this castle. Though the efforts of hundreds of negotiations, allies, and a few personal connections, Navarra and Tevinter have grudgingly issued orders for their soldiers to return to their respective cities. The contested land has been split down the middle. Oh wow. We have averted a war today, I will add nothing more, and there is no higher reward to ask for. Nice.
I've arranged an accord between the Marquis and the Dowager.
Wonder of wonders. Perhaps they can be useful to us after all.
Wow, they actually like move their mouths and stuff. I didn't know that they were actually... That's cool. 100 Shadows Chase, heading to Lake Celestine, or... yeah, whatever. Our nobility say it's lovely this time of year, for sure.
Inquisitor.
To work?
Oh. Make contact with Emerald Graves. We can do that. Lead Scout Harding made contact with Fairbanks and his men in the Emerald Graves and had a run-in with the rebel freemen of the Dales. They are as violent as we've been led to believe. As for Fairbanks, Harding was unable to coax much from him. He will only share what he knows with the Herald of Andraste, it seems. Fairbanks is holding his information close to his chest. I wonder if it might relate to something bigger than just the freemen of the Dales. If there's a chance at all, then we must learn all we can from him. Harding has set up an outpost in the Emerald Graves. Be careful, Inquisitor. Forest of the Graves is treacherous and home to enemies both new and ancient. Okay. Sure.
Good to see you again, Inquisitor. Hope you've got your comfortable boots on. The scouts have seen a number of fade rifts all over the forest. We've located this mysterious Fairbanks. He won't share his information with anyone but you. He and his men are camped out at Watcher's Reach, on the path ahead. From what we can tell, they're refugees from the war. Peasants, mostly.
Okay.
Tell me everything you know about Fairbanks.
We don't know much about him. He appeared after the Civil War started, helping people fleeing from the destruction. Fairbanks is likely not his real name.
Do you know anything else about the region?
They call this place the Emerald Graves. Legend says that a tree grows here for every elven knight of Halam Sharal who perished in its defense. Makes you sad, doesn't it?
What was done to the elves here was unforgivable.
Never again. At least I hope not.
Thank you for the information. I'll head out.
One other thing. A group of deserters from the Imperial armies has established itself here. Freemen of the Dales, they call themselves. They are hostile to the Inquisition, and everyone else. Watch your back, Inquisitor.
Interesting, interesting. It's a dog, look. So cute. Knight's Guardian. Traveling through the Emerald Graves in the Dales, one will see dozens of carven stone wolves. The Dalish call these the Knight's Guardians. In the days of Elven Halam Sharal, the wolf companions walked alongside Emerald Knights, never leaving the side of their chosen knight. Wolf and elf would fight together, eat together, and when the knights slept, wolves would guard them. The statues were erected in memory of their unbreakable bond. My god. I want to be an ancient elf with my cool dog companion. Let's explore this place a little bit. Andrul's Wall. It could be anything, probably grass or a tree, not gonna lie. Being a tree would be cool. You live forever, you live for so long. Hi.
Fairbanks is expecting you at the camp. Watch yourself. I'd like to trust you, but we don't trust anyone these days. We're watching you.
That's cool. Watch all you like. I'll still kill you.
We're watching you.
It is an honor to meet the Herald of Andraste.
Everything you hoped for? Thank you.
You're too kind.
As much as I admire you, however, I did not reach out to the Inquisition just for this. As my missive stated, we can help each other. You have encountered the Freemen. Aggressive bastards, no? They've killed a dozen of my people. We've tried to fight, but we cannot match their strength. You can. Why should you care about this, you ask? Because the Freemen are colluding with your enemy.
My enemy?
Which enemy do you mean?
The rogue Templars. I've seen them through the woods, heading for the Freemen bases, leaving with crates. Destroy the Freemen, and they'll lead you straight to the Red Templars. This I promise.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll look into this, Fairbanks.
All my information about the Freemen is right here, in our camp. Help us, and everything I know about the Dales, about these woods, I will share with the Inquisition.
Okay. Whatever you say, Fairbanks. What's going on in here? Examine. Nothing to see, I guess. Oh, there must be something to look at.
Doesn't want us leaving camp because it's dangerous. We're in danger just sitting here. I can't get our gun.
Wolf Falls. Even with countless gallons of water rushing down over it for centuries, the wolf statue remains intact. Magic, perhaps? A difficult announcement. I am sorry to tell you of the lives we have lost. Gertrude, Chevon, Devon, and Jackie's were taken by Sister Costu's men while hunting. They are dead. I pray the Maker have mercy on their souls. The Freemen are preparing for something, stocking up on supplies and men. Patrols range further each day. Be careful where you go. When you forage, keep close by. To prevent more deaths, we must look out for each other. Soldiers among us have volunteered to guard the patrol. Watchers reach, so the rest of us stay safe. With a heavy heart, your friend and protector, Fairbanks. Dang. Torn page. Needed more elf fruit, so I went with him to the grove by the strange rock on the road that looks like a grumpy old woman smoking a pipe. Freemen were there. They didn't see us at first, but Greer stepped on a twig. I didn't think that happened in real life, only in stories. That damn twig, I barely got away. Didn't like having to tell Fairbanks we lost the herbalist. Shit, they're going to kill us all one by one. Oh no. They're having a bad time over here.
Don't look for trouble.
Not looking for trouble, don't worry. What is this? No crown, no noble, no inquisition.
So, Seeker, your inquisition grows.
It was never my inquisition, Solas.
You did the brutal, thankless work of putting the wheels in motion. Do you feel no regret at letting that power pass to another?
I did my part, but the power you describe was never mine to carry. I know myself, and I cannot be the leader we need. Thus, I have no regrets.
You surprise me again, Seeker.
Your opinion of me must be very low for me to surprise you so often.
Not low, but realistic. Very few, however honorable, release power they have won.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna end stream for the day. Got a lot done. Did some side quest stuff for some of the characters and everything. Slowly but surely I'm doing some of the side quests. But as I open more, like, I get more of them, so. Thanks for coming out. Goodbye.